In this video, we'll talk about Elon Musk's unhappiness with his brain chip company Neuralink. He'll put people on Mars, make brain chips, and invent flying cars. Yes, we're talking about the billionaire Wonder Boy. But it looks like his partners and workers aren't working as fast as he would like everyone to. So what is Musk thinking? And how close is he to controlling mankind? Kidding. First up, Elon Musk is reportedly upset with his brain chip company's slow progress. Billionaire Elon Musk wants to achieve all the scientific feats we typically see in a Marvel movie. Maybe that's his inspiration, and maybe that's where he gets the impression that people are willing to have chips in their brains. Not that we don't have enough surveillance as it is, but heck, what's another chip, right? Neuralink is currently working on building brain interface technology that will help link brain activity to computer systems. So, if you like, just think about moving the cursor across the screen. It might, but with Elon's brain chip. But according to recent reports, things aren't moving as fast as the Tesla CEO would like them to. A few former and current Neuralink employees had the courage to talk to Reuters and admitted that Musk is kind of frustrated with the project's slow progress. He even expressed his frustrated feelings to the Neuralink staff. But Elon, these things take time. No, you don't want a real-life Matrix situation on your hands, do you? Well, nobody gives a damn about how AI would take over the world. Then why should we? So the billionaire's frustration seems to stem from the fact that his competitors are going ahead of him. Yes, while Neuralink isn't even in the human trial phase, while its competitor Synchron has already beat it to conducting the first human trials. Does any of this sound creepy to anyone at all? Musk's original intention was to go for human trials as soon as 2020, but now the company thinks they can go as far as the end of 2022. Coming up, Elon Musk approaches competitor brain chip startup about the deal. Synchron is Neuralink's nemesis, like the ones we all have in high school. Musk wanted to beat them to human trials, but he couldn't, and now the billionaire is looking for a potential deal with his competitor. It's been leaked to Reuters that Elon Musk has reached out to Synchron's CEO about a potential deal, and even didn't make a big deal about the slow progress to them. Since his own company is still playing catch-up to the brain chip implant developer Synchron Inc., Elon thought, why not have them as potential investors in his own company? Sources have confirmed that there's no whereabouts of any details of the deals, but it looks like it could be discussed in the coming weeks. It's also not confirmed whether Elon's company and Synchron would collaborate, but Synchron has the upper hand. They're already in the process of gaining regulatory clearance for their devices. So the ball is in their court about whether they want to get into business with Musk or not. Neuralink, Synchron, and not even an FDA spokesperson agreed to comment on the entire situation. It's better for Elon to sort out his priorities before indulging in yet another disaster deal. Let's not forget about Twitter. So it looks like the billionaire learned his lesson and would take his sweet time before entering into a potential deal with another company. As for Synchron, it has currently raised over $650 million from investors for its brain implant that would help paralyzed patients operate digital devices with just their minds. They even received the human trials approval back in 2021. Up next, Mark Zuckerberg criticizes Elon's Neuralink. Well, even though Mark Zuckerberg is going toward more or less the same thing, he thinks that Elon's approach is a bit too far-fetched. Mark, developer of the world that exists only on the internet, commented on the podcast The Joe Rogan Experience that the hardest part of neural interface technology would be having computers send information straight into our brains. He also outlined his company's approach to technology and based his whole ideology on the stance that they want to go for something which lets people control technology with their minds. Zuckerberg pointed out that he would like to focus primarily on developing technology that would receive signals from the brain and send some information back as well. On the other hand, he took a dig at Tesla CEO and Neuralink, saying that those things will be ready in a couple of decades, and that no one would want to be an early adopter of Neuralink. Ouch! Elon Musk's Neuralink wants to implant chips and things in people's brains to record and stimulate brain activity. Mark thinks that nobody would want things in their brain in the next 10 to 15 years. Yes, Mark, if we're stuck in a virtual world 24/7, who would want a chip in their brain? It's partly Elon's fault for making everyone not take Neuralink seriously. Because have you heard the outrageous things he has said about Fitbit in your skull kind of things? But according to Mark, he envisions a neural interface as something that can be used to send text to people by simply twitching your wrist. And Elon Musk talks about the secret meaning behind the SpaceX logo. SpaceX is Elon's baby, and probably his most prized possession. Not because it's a private space company, but because Musk is very passionate about putting people on Mars. In a recent set of tweets, the billionaire revealed that he loves fonts, and that he's somewhat agonized over the SpaceX and Tesla design fonts. He also revealed that there's hidden meaning behind the SpaceX logo, and he put significant consideration into how he represented those to the consumers. The design of the SpaceX logo is meant to reference the reusable rockets. The swoop of the X represents the rocket's arc to orbit. He explained all this when he took a break from sharing cryptic memes on Twitter. Related news. Next, we have Elon Musk reportedly had twins with Neuralink exec. The story of Elon Musk and his long line of offspring is quite interesting and surprising, to be honest. It came as a surprise when a Neuralink executive told colleagues that she conceived kids with Tesla and SpaceX CEO via in vitro fertilization. She was also kind enough to explain that there was no romance involved in the entire process. Well, we never could have guessed it. Elon kept it a bit hush-hush when he welcomed twins in November 2021, and it wasn't until the whole thing came to the media's attention that Siobhan Zilis, the mother, disclosed the true nature of their relationship. The thing is that Elon Musk hasn't commented about the whole thing, and Zilis still continues to work as director of operations at Neuralink. It should be noted that under Neuralink's employee handbook guidelines, people playing more senior roles are prohibited from having a personal relationship with their colleagues due to a conflict of interest. But Zilis explained her and Musk's relationship as non-romantic, so she was allowed to continue her position. Hope Grey's Anatomy could have taken some pointers from them. Elon Musk also has 2 children with musician Grimes, and also has triplets and twins with his former wife, Justine Wilson. Coming up, why does Elon Musk's mother sleep in the garage? A billionaire's mother staying in the garage instead of on Mars? That's diabolical. But that statement isn't as outrageous as when Musk claimed that he doesn't even have a house and crashes at a friend's place. Yeah, we'll believe that, right? Anyways, Mae Musk recently revealed that whenever she visits her rich son in Texas, she usually has to sleep in the garage where SpaceX headquarters is located. The 74-year-old activist talked about various topics while speaking to the Sunday Times, among which her weird sleeping arrangements were also discussed. She took pride in stating that her son doesn't believe in owning things, and that having a fancy house near a rocket launch site would be hard. So it seems she's trying to say that Elon is too dedicated to his cause and was never seen partying on a yacht. Musk even declared on Twitter that he's selling almost all his physical possessions and currently has a primary residence in the form of a rental from SpaceX worth $50,000. And finally, it looks like Amber Heard may have hearts for Elon Musk after all. Amber Heard. What could have possibly led her to cheat on the one and only handsome pirate out there? Well, the answer is simple: a billionaire. It was alleged that Elon used to visit Amber when her then husband, Depp, was out shooting in 2015. After that, the ex-couple had a high-profile divorce in 2016. Of course, the actress has dismissed the allegations, but who can stop fans with Twitter? According to a written witness statement by a concierge at the Eastern Columbia building, Heard was visited by Elon Musk multiple times late at night from March 2015 and onwards. Despite Amber denying everything after her infamous case with Johnny Depp, people aren't as quick to trust her now. They quickly took to Twitter and started a headline where they wrote that Amber Heard cheated with the world's greatest actor with the world's richest man. Look at that achievement. That's a wrap for this video. Would you ever agree to let a private company put a chip in your brain? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.